Hello everyone and welcome to the program. I'm Sheon Wakimbaloye. President Muhammadu Buhari returned to the country after 49 days in the United Kingdom when he was there on vacation. The president wrote to the National Assembly seeking an extension of his vacation because he said he wanted to attend to his health. Vice President Yemi Osinbajo too stood in for him as the acting president. On the president's return to the country on Friday, the 10th of March 2017, the president was warmly received by the acting president. And the question is, what will the coming days hold for the nation's #1 man, Muhammadu Buhari? Let's take a listen to what he said and what he plans to do now that he's back. And that's what he said on Friday.
I'm deeply grateful to all Nigerians, Muslims and the Christians alike who have prayed and are continuing to pray for my good health. This is a testimony that in spite of the hardship being experienced, Nigerians support the government in its effort to tackle our country's challenges. The best way for me to pay you all is to rededicate myself to serving you, protecting your interests, and keeping your trust. I thank you very much. I am feeling much better now. There may, however, be need to have further follow-ups within some weeks, rather than sending open delegation to Abuja to welcome me. May I appeal to all Nigerians to continue to pray for our country's unity, progress, and prosperity. I thank you very much, and may God bless our country. I have rested as much as humanly possible. I have received, I think, the best of treatment I can receive. I couldn't recall ever being so sick since I was a young man, real young man, including the military goings ups and down. But I found out that technology is going so fast that if you have a lot of confidence, you better keep it because you need it. Blood transfusions, going to laboratories, and so on and so forth.
President Muhammadu Buhari there throwing some jokes when he returned. Well, let's speak now with his spokesperson, Mr. Femi Adesina, who joins us from our Abuja studio. Many thanks, Mr. Adesina. You must be a happy man today because I guess you've received a lot of calls since the president was away. But now that he's back, what do we expect from him, for example, tomorrow morning?
Yes, thank you, Sheon. If I can start with receiving of calls. Yes, I received many while he was away, but since he came back, I have received innumerable calls, congratulatory calls, thanking me and congratulating the president for coming back healthy, and it's been quite overwhelming, really, from different parts of the country. Now, talking of what will happen in the days ahead. Yes, as we clarified on Friday, tomorrow a letter will be transmitted to the National Assembly indicating that the president was back in the country, and that means he would begin to work. But knowing the style of Mr. President, you know that Mr. President always, even from his military days, had been somebody that delegates a lot of power. And when he delegates power, he leaves you to do what he has assigned to you to do. You don't expect that he will go to the office tomorrow and amass all the work onto himself and it becomes a burden again. No, that will be uncharacteristic of his style. So I believe that as he returns to work, it's more like a matter of eyes on and hands off, largely. He will have his eyes on a lot of things happening in government, but he will leave those who have been entrusted to do those things to do them.
Okay, now, I'm very sure you've heard so many reactions trailing his coming back. Let me take one of the reactions, especially from a governor in the Southwest, said that there are information that the president might return to the UK anytime soon. What is the state of health of the president, if we may ask? At this time, do we know, because you told Nigerians that there are some medical checks that the president is going to take, is our president. What do we know about his state of health now?
One, we do not need to depend on that governor. Whoever he is, we do not need to depend on whatever he says, because the president himself has said it. And it's in that clip you played shortly before we started now, that in a matter of weeks, he will still travel for some review. So you don't need the governor to say that. The president himself has said that he will be traveling for reviews in the weeks to come. Now, what is his state of health? We all saw him arrive on Friday. We see that he walked on his own, unaided, contrary to rumors and speculations by some people. The president is fine. He can be a lot finer, and we are believing God that, yes, he will get to that stage in which we can say he is back to full strength.
But again, you've not answered my question, Mr. Adesina. What is the state of his health? Perhaps if Nigerians will want to know, what is he diagnosed, if you can give us the benefit of that information?